Let me take a look at this video real quick. I'm assuming it's this. I have a serious question to ask all Destiny players. Oh boy.
Okay, I'm going to keep this brief and just off the cusp. I just have a serious question that I want to ask everybody that is a Destiny 2 player or a Destiny 2 fan, or maybe at this point, maybe a former Destiny 2 fan. But before that, let me just obviously get the elephant out of the room. We have just about a 4-month delay. I think we can all agree that that doesn't feel great at all. It's pretty much, it feels bad. Communication is not up to where it should be, and I think that's probably an understatement. And I think it is understandable where the community's coming from, and I understand why people feel like things are, you know, doomerville and uncertain, because quite frankly it is, right? And so if we can get past already acknowledging that the 4 months of not having any Destiny is bad and blah blah blah, let's like all just put that like aside for a second, because we all like agree, or not all of us, and if you don't, then I mean, I'd love to hear it. But I kind of want to talk about something that's a little bit of a
who out there is like, oh yeah, 3-month delay, thank God. Exactly what Destiny needed. Nothing gave me more optimism about the future of Destiny than the delay of Shadow and Order. Me, you full of shit. You bullshit. You fuckers weren't gonna play anyways. Quit lying.
bigger thing. And it's when I see everybody's reactions to having Destiny essentially go dark for the next 4 months while Marathon is doing its thing or whatever. I wonder, like, because a lot of people, at least it seems like these days, really want Destiny 3. I'm included in that. I really want Destiny 3. And with that being said, I got to be a little bit of a realist here. To get Destiny 3, at least in my opinion, I don't personally think that Destiny 2 and Destiny 2 can keep getting updated in tandem with Destiny 3 being created at the scale that I think we all want it to be for it to be a successful game whenever it would launch. And so when I see people so upset about Destiny 2 not getting any updates for 4 months, it just makes me want to ask the question. And once again, like I said, 4 months of being down is not a good thing. But it makes me want to ask the question, if Destiny 2 was to, let's say we get this next Shadow and Order update that's now being renamed, and maybe they want it to be some sort of into the light variant, you know, Pantheon 2.0. So maybe instead of Into the Light, they call it Out of the Darkness. Just sorry, spitballing. And that comes out, blah, 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 blah. And then it's okay, now we're going to go cook for Destiny 3, because I'm not sure if I'm convinced if there's more DLCs after this. And that also makes me a little nervous about Out of the Dark. I'm just gonna keep calling it that now. Because if there's not something that we're playing for, then do people even play? I feel like with Into the Light, part of it was, you know, the witness is coming, right?
Yep. But
if there's no like witness, are people going to care about Pantheon 2.0? I don't know. I like maybe if D3 is presented right after it's shown, like in, like, you know, and it's obviously not like an Elder Scrolls situation, but just like a situation where, like, you know, we're gonna get cooking on D3, and here's Out of the Dark while you wait. Would you guys be okay with Destiny going dark for 3 to 5 years? Like, seriously, I mean, no Destiny 2, no.
Yeah, 1000%. But only if a D3 is being made. What I'm not okay with is Destiny just dying and then nothing is getting expanded on, and then we don't get a D3. Or, you know, Bungie fucks around, they make a D3 and it goes through the same like development hell that Marathon went through, which is the cycling of, you know, from game directors, you know, me and move to the entire game having to be essentially reshifted. That's why the front end of creating Destiny 3, if they're doing it right now is the most important time for the development of Destiny 3. I cannot express just how clearly leadership and, you know, especially game director has to truly grasp what it is that makes Destiny Destiny in order to make a Destiny 3. Because if you just implement the same systems here that we have in Destiny 2, then we are going to be right back in the same spot that we're in right fucking now. And you also don't want a situation where year 3 of development here, turns out the initial vision for Destiny 3 was wrong. Now we're going to have to wipe that clean, start fresh. Just bring back all the raids and weekly modifiers, and I'm playing for fun with friends. Although there are some of you right now that are diehard Destiny 2 fans, and you'll play anything Destiny 2. There is way more out there that would only jump back into Destiny if it was a Destiny 3.
No updates, no nothing. We get out of the dark, and then we just sit on our hands for the next 3 to 5 years. I know people want Destiny 3, but I just wonder if people understand what Destiny 3 would mean for Destiny 2. Like when I see people react to Destiny 2 being left dormant for 4 months, it makes me wonder how you guys would feel about Destiny 2 being dormant for maybe 3.
I'll tell you this. I'll put it to you like this. The same content creators and streamers that covered Destiny 1 extensively, outside of maybe 2, the rest moved on. Think about the people you first watched play Destiny 1 when Destiny 1 first launched. And think about where they are now. You see where I'm coming from? What I'm trying to say is, it's a good chance CB, myself, hell, maybe even Dado and other people that covers Destiny, it's a good chance we're just going to be playing D3 as just players and not actually streamers or content creators. Dude, 3 to 5 years is a long time. But that still doesn't take away from what I want as a player, and even, I guess, even as a content creator, but especially as a player. We need a Destiny 3. There's no way you wouldn't stream a Destiny 3. Guys, I don't know what's going to happen 3 to 5 years from now. Who knows? Who knows? I probably would stream it, but who knows? All I'm saying is like many of the content creators that existed over a decade ago covering Destiny 1, they've gone in different directions in their lives, and they don't even play Destiny 2. Hell, most of them didn't even play throughout the life of Destiny 2. All right, let's continue.
3 to 5 years, or however many years it takes to make Destiny 3 the game that I think would probably take at least 3 years to make at a minimum, and I don't know that for sure, but so I just wanted to ask you guys that. Would you be okay if Destiny 2, like let's say they close up the story, they just like very quickly end the I guess the 9 saga, right, with the Fate saga, and they get cooking? Would you guys be okay with 3 to 5 years of no Destiny? And once again, this isn't me just trying to defend anything either, because like no Destiny for 3 to 5 years, that isn't helpful for somebody who's built a whole channel around Destiny and is doing it full time. But like still, that's what I want. I mean, I would want things to kind of just stop for a while, and I just want them to go cook Destiny 3. I think that'd be really cool. But obviously I'm open to hearing what other people think though. Like, would you be okay with Destiny 2 not being updated at the expense of a D3 being crafted up for the next amount of years? Because it does make me, at least some of the reactions make me feel like maybe people that say they want Destiny 3 maybe don't really understand what that would fully mean, or what it, in my opinion, should mean. So let me know what you think. Just something to talk about. I just wanted to...
Again, I don't want Destiny 3 to be a half-ass experience, because we were keeping Destiny 2 essentially on life support for the next 3 to 5 years. Fucking kill it, man. That's the only way to do it. Just kill it.
Daddy, just do it.
I am doing it, Lindsay. Look, I don't want to have to put down Clover any more than you do, but the doctor says that we have to do it. Okay? Just trying to have some fun with this.
Send us off into the sunset. Give us some sort of age of triumph. Everybody has their good time. Pats on the back, everybody. And then we wait for a D3. Every release of Destiny has been bad. You guys are out of your mind, man. What y'all talking about? Every release? You're saying Forsaken was bad? You're saying Witch Queen was bad? You're saying Final Shape was bad? What in the world? Look, if you couldn't make it past the first encounter of Val, doesn't mean the game was bad. All right? Not my fault your team was shit. They were less bad than the rest. Good, but not great. Oh, you guys are smoking, brother. Forsaken was great. Witch Queen was great. Final Shape was a masterpiece. You guys, man. How can we even be in the same community if you don't see what I'm saying to you right now? A masterpiece. Oh, yeah. Taken King 2. Taken King 2.
Kind of talk from a different angle than just like, it's, we're so doomed, because like 4 months isn't good. And I think we all know that. So like, and the communication, it's been a little rough. And so I don't think that's anything that I feel like rehashing. I just kind of want to give you guys a different angle to think about things from. So let me know what you think, and let me know if ultimately you would be okay of Destiny 2 going dark for the next X amount of years, if it meant that a Destiny 3 was coming, and if you're really okay with that. Yeah, okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you again for the support on the Destiny 1 All Exotic video. It meant a lot saying all of the kind comments, and excited for another year with you guys, whether that means marathon or whatever else it ends up being. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.
Show some love to CB, guys. He does some super in-depth videos like that one right there, where he collected every Destiny 1 exotic. So, you know, it'd suck. It would suck, obviously, like not having any Destiny content for that long. But again, I'm okay with it as long as there's a light at the end of the tunnel. As long as there's a light at the end of the tunnel, okay, I'll wait. I just don't see a light. But he hasn't presented that light yet. You know, he hasn't presented it. If they can make a marathon on the side, why not a Destiny 3? Look, Marathon fans, I'm going to play Marathon. I'm excited about this game. But if you're saying Marathon has the depth of Destiny, brother, Destiny has way more depth than Marathon. Way more content. Now, hold on. You're saying, could they not make a Destiny 3 on the side? Not in the same way they made Marathon. Because even making Marathon was a fucking nightmare. Dude, they were 2 years late. So no. You can't go into this with the same game plan like you did with Marathon here. D3 is a far-fetched dream at the moment. Development of a Destiny 3 would be all hands on deck type of project. Yep. Look, I'm completely down for Bungie to take all the money they make from Marathon and put it into Destiny 3. Completely down, man. I hope they do. Marathon, the community, I hope they suck you dry and take all that money and put it into a D3. But will they? I don't know. We'll see. What I do know is that the Division 3 is being made right now. And that D3 we are, in fact, going to get. I think it's going to take Sony to make a D3, make a good game. Oh, without a doubt, brother. Without a doubt. Yeah, Sony going to have to... They're going to have to be the ones that put it up. I hope they do. We'll see. Why make a Destiny 3 at all? Especially when the community demands so much and seem to never be content. They could dump 100 million to something and get trashed by content creators and never recover. It's too risky these days. Okay, Stardust, so what do you think they should do? If that's the risky option, what is the least risky option? Or the lesser? Just give up? Yeah. Hold on. When you say that, what do you want? We want a game company to not make games? I think Bungie, you guys should just get out of gaming. All right? Get out of gaming and go, completely go in another direction. Brother, they barely do make games. What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? What do you mean they barely make games? We've been getting Destiny content every year for 11 years. Content doesn't mean it was good. Well, I mean, good enough to get bought up by Sony for billions of dollars. And look, people, we talk shit about Destiny, but don't kid yourself, man. At its height, Destiny was popping, brother. Fucking popping. These same people in here talking shit right now are, for whatever reason, still playing Marathon this week. It just blows my mind. How in one sentence you talk shit about Bungie and Destiny, and then on the other side, you still are hyped as fuck about Marathon. It's the same company. It's the same people. The same people that made Destiny. It's okay to critique Cross. Brother, I've been critiquing Bungie now for years. For fucking years. What are you talking about? But how can I take your critiques as serious if you've never actually played Destiny? You understand? Like, how can I sit here and take your critiques on what a Destiny 3 should be when you have never actually played Destiny? And just because you might have played a campaign doesn't mean you play Destiny. I'm just being real with you. Again, this Thursday is going to tell. I'm telling you, I think within 24 hours of the server slam this week, we're all going to know. Really, we're all going to know. I think Marathon's going to blow it out of the water. I think people are underestimating how enjoyable it'll be. I think it's just wishful thinking. Bungie is just not there anymore. Maybe, guys, maybe. We'll know soon enough. There's not even going to be an argument or debate about it. We will know soon enough. I do think we're going to be surprised, though. I don't care how successful Marathon is or not. I'm not playing that game because of Bungie's nasty fake ass. Again, brother, this is where I'm having such a hard time with some of you. Look, man, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. But you got a Destiny Ghost icon right next to your name. You're talking shit about a team while wearing their jersey. You know, this is the second guy today. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. It's not just for you. I can see it's right next to your name. It's right there. I hate Destiny, my favorite game. Yeah, man, we'll see what happens this week. We'll see what happens. This is going to be an incredible week, one way or the other. Whether Marathon succeeds or flops, I think this week is going to be one to remember, boys. So I'm actually just looking forward to seeing how it all shakes out, dude.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.